guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over my summer rotation of shoes. I'm so excited to be sharing with y'all some of my favorite shoes that I've been wearing this summer and some of my new ones that are kind of going to be like transitioning from summer into fall. If you enjoy these types of videos, I know this is my first type of video that kind of has to do more with the fashion side of it, but if you enjoy this, please let me know and let me know in the comments below, and let's get started. The first category that we're going to be getting into is going to do more with like shoes that have to do with like outerwear and shoes that I used to work out kind of on a daily. This is not including my nursing shoes. The first shoes that we're going to be getting into are going to be my Nike Metcons. I got them in the color white, or I've had them in the color white. I believe I bought these almost a year and a half ago. These I mainly use when I'm going to the gym and I am weightlifting, especially if it's leg day. I try to use a little bit more of a flatter shoe, but I really do adore these shoes. They have lasted me a really long time. As far as it goes for the inside, it does not seem like there's much cushion in there, but there is a lot of good cushion in here. I don't recommend these to go on a run unless you're doing like a 1-mile walk or anything like that. That is when I would use these types of shoes. And again, these are the Nike Metcons in the color white. Now this next pair of shoes, when I tell you I am using these all the time, I have used this like every other day ever since I bought them last year in Chicago. These are my Asics. These are the beige ones, and then they have gel, and then it has the gray on them. These are the Asics Women's Gel 1130s. Again, I have loved these shoes since last year. I use them all the time, and I feel like I've taken pretty good care of them. I've even gone on 2-mile walks with these because it just happened to be that I went on a walk with them, and I absolutely adore these shoes. Again, I use these more for like everyday walking, if I'm going to the grocery store, or if I want to just wear like jeans and a cute little sweater like during the fall time. These are the shoes that I am gravitating towards, and the perfect thing about these shoes is that since it's that beige color, it goes with literally everything. Also, one thing that you might pick up is that I buy a lot of shoes that are beige and I buy a lot of shoes that are white, which I'm trying to branch out a little bit more, which you'll see a little bit later in this video. But that is mostly the type of shoes I'm buying, and I cannot recommend those shoes enough. I am a 7.5, and that 7.5 in those Asics gels, they do fit me a teensy-weensy bit small, but like it's doable. Sometimes the walks I do be struggling a little bit because of my toes, but other than that, it has very great comfort, perfect for every day. I even wore these in Europe, so that is the perfect shoe if you're honestly traveling as well. If you're going to be traveling to Europe or traveling anywhere else that's here in the States that you know you're going to be walking a lot, this is definitely going to be the shoe to go to. And again, these are the Asics Gels 1130s, and these are in women's. The third shoe in my shoe collection that we're going to be going over is going to be the shoes that I use to actually go running. I use these more to work out like during cardio, and these I'm just slipping on if I want to go on a walk, like actually and intentionally. These are going to be my Hoka Clifton 9s. I have had these for a good amount of time. You can kind of tell by the bottom that they have been used very well. It's kind of nasty that I even brought these into my room. But for the video, for the purpose of the video, these I love, okay? I have not used these to go to work because these are shoes that I like to use to like go out and run and yada yada yada. But I even think that if you're a nurse or if you're a healthcare worker that's working in the hospital 12-hour shifts, or if you're just working long shifts in general, that the Clifton 9s are going to be some really good shoes for you to wear, because I am someone that looks for comfort, and sometimes I literally choose comfort over the prettiness, the cuteness of the shoe. And that is just something that my mom taught me. But these shoes are very comfortable. You'll see here that it is a little bit thick, but it doesn't add that much height to you. I know some people can be nervous about the fact that shoes have like a lot of foam on them, and they add like a couple inches to your height, making it a little bit harder to like walk, because you know, if you like roll your ankle, you know, you're at a higher altitude there. But these shoes are perfect for running, perfect for everyday use. I won't say these are the types of shoes that I would pick up to like wear a dress with if I'm like going on a trip. But again, sometimes you gotta choose comfort over cuteness, and these will do it for you. And again, these are the Clifton 9s. Now we're kind of going to be switching gears. We're going to be switching gears to the more cutesy girly shoes. The first shoe that we're going to start off in that category is going to be my Tory Burch sandals. These are the Kira Sport sandals. These are a little bit more on the expensive side. They are about $300. I bought these, I believe, last summer as well. They have done me so well. I wear these all the time when it has to come with me wearing dresses, or I'm wearing something a little bit more girly. And then these have like the little wedge type thing, and if you can tell, it has that gold decal on it, and I really think that just adds a little bit of pizzazz to the shoe, making it seem more elegant than just like your simple basic shoe. These do come off. Has that little Velcro strap. I'll show you on one of the shoes. It does have that little Velcro strap, okay, so you can adjust it. If you have a little bit of a higher arched foot, then this will definitely still work for you. They are a little bit flatter, but it still will help because you're able to adjust these little straps, and you're even able to adjust the strap that is over here at the front. I honestly don't ever really touch this one, but I do touch this one because sometimes it does get a little bit loose. I wore these while being in Miami, so again, that was a place that I was walking around a lot with my friends, and I felt like it lasted me good. You can tell that it's honestly kind of hard to get these dirty. I mean, unless you're running in the dirt or you're purposely walking by really dirty water, I feel like that's the only way that you can get these shoes dirty. But even then, I think I have like a little bit of dirt in there, and it's not even that bad. These have been my go-to shoes. Like if I'm wearing like cute little shorts, if I'm wearing linen pants, I'm like, where's my Tory Burches? Where's my Tory Burches? Because these will always be such a go-to shoe. Like I can't help it. They're just such a go-to shoe. Those are the Kira Sport sandals, and that is in the shade New Ivory. They also have different colors right now that I have it pulled up on my phone. They have black ones. If you're more of a black sandal girly. They honestly even have pink ones, but I feel like I really wouldn't get that much use out of the pink ones. And then lastly, they have jean colored ones or jean styled ones. My next pair of sandals, I promise you that they are not as expensive as the last ones that I showed you from Tory Burch. These are just some simple sandals that are from your girl Tarjay or Target. These are the little Hermes dupes. These were only $20. I got these while I was in Austin because I didn't have any more sandals to wear and I needed something to go with my outfit. And when I tell you I have put these things through the ringer, I have put these things through the ringer. I went to Austin again about a month ago with my boyfriend for our 3-year anniversary, and this man took me hiking. Okay, so I was hiking in these sandals. So the things that I have to say about the Hermes dupe sandals from Target is that they are well worth your $20, and it is the best $20 that I have ever spent. And you can't even tell that they have been in the woods, in the dirt, in the rocks. They literally look perfectly new, and the only reason you can tell that these have been used so much is because of the soles. Okay, again, these are $20. I can't remember exactly what the style of the shoe is called, but it is from A New Day. Now, the next shoe that we're about to get into is my more classier shoe. I recently bought these about a month and a half ago, and I absolutely love them. If you're a corporate girly, this is the type of shoe that will work for you. If you're just a girly that loves cute shoes that look like they're for the corporate world, or you love Mary Janes, then these are for you because me and you are the same. Are you ready? Are you ready? These are my little Coach Mary Janes. I originally wanted to buy the ones that are super sparkly, okay? Those are the ones that I wanted. But then I came across in my mind and said to myself, I should just get something simple and then I'll buy the sparkly ones, you know? I didn't buy both at the same time because I'm like, okay, I need to, you know, take care of myself and stop spending so much money. But again, these are my Coach Mary Janes. One thing that I think is very special about these shoes is that the C, the way that it is planted on the front of the Mary Jane shoe is quite beautiful. Just look at this. It's gorgeous. Hold on, it's focusing too much on me. Yeah, so do you see that C looks very gorgeous on here? I don't even want to be looking at the soles of shoes, but the soles of these shoes are like the peak of girlhood because look at the flowers at the bottom. Like, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. If you do plan on buying these, I do recommend you size up. I think the 7.5 would have been perfect, but it would have been the type of shoe that would have been like scaling down my ankles. So I ended up getting a size 8 in these, and they fit chef's kiss. Shout out to the guy that helped me at Coach in Austin because he was great. He was literally so attentive to me and so sweet, kept bringing out all the shoes that I needed. And yes, these shoes so far I have worn with pants. I have worn them with a skirt, like the long skirts that kind of look like dresses. And then I have yet to wear them with socks because I'm like, I have these other shoes that I want to show y'all are like the ones that I usually wear with socks, but these I'm usually wearing without socks. But she is so cute, and let me give you the exact style and then the price. I know on the first few 3 shoes that I showed y'all I was not giving prices, but I will write those on the screen, like at the bottom of the corner or something like that. So to give you the exact style, these are the Sculpted C Mary Janes, and these run for $175. They even have these in red, which I am eyeing. I plan on getting the red ones as well, but I'm probably going to get these in the 7.5 because I have this theory that shoes that are in color, if I buy them a bigger size, like you can definitely tell, and I don't like my feet looking like they're big because I feel like it just doesn't look right on me. The next shoe that I'm about to show you, this shoe was so freaking hard to find. Like, I can't even with y'all. They've been sold out on Adidas for like ever, and every shoe color has been sold out. And the first time that I originally bought these shoes, I bought the white ones and I got the wrong size. Until my boyfriend and I went to Kith here in Dallas, and yes, it's Kith, K-I-T-H. We went to Kith here in Dallas on Knox Street, and then I found these babies. Now, which shoes am I talking about? I am talking about the Adidas Mary Janes. Yes, ma'am. The Adidas Mary Janes. Your girl got her hands on them, and she was a very happy girl when she got her hands on them. And what color are they in? They are in the color black. Are they not so cute? Okay, you cannot tell me that these are not so cute. I was like, okay, originally, Brenda, if you're watching this, Brenda, my cousin, if you're watching this, she's actually the one that sent me these shoes on TikTok. I can already see myself wearing some jeans that are wide-legged, and then with these, and like a cute little beige sweater, white sweater, any color sweater at that point, and then my cutesy little socks that like curl up at the top. But these are what they look at the top. These are the sides. Okay, the insides of them. These straps are Velcro. Okay, the bottoms, I've only used these like twice, but this is the color of the bottom. And if you want a closer look, this is what they're like. I will say it makes me feel like I have like chunky feet because they do widen up a little bit when you're walking, but these are actually really comfortable. And this is a shoe that, I'm sorry, but all these shoes that I am showing y'all, I wear these all the time, hence the reason that I am making a video over these shoes. And all these shoes I'm going to recommend to you. And those were the Adidas Mary Janes, and those run for $100. So that is definitely a little bit more on the affordable side, but a little bit more expensive because it's still running like above like $50. But if you really like Mary Janes and you're very much into opening your core when it comes to shoes, I recommend them. Now, for the finale of all the shoes that I have been sharing with you, these pair of shoes I had been looking for the longest time. I thought about them for maybe a month if I should buy them. They scream girlhood, they scream Liz, they scream... Are you ready for them? Because I'm ready to show you. These are my babies. These are my lovers. These are the Salomons. Let me get you the exact description. So these are the Salomons. This is the XT Whisper Fairy Tale Black. Look at how beautiful the pink shade is. If you love pink shoes, if you love the color pink, you need to go run and buy these. I also bought these at Kith and they were $140. This is our side view, our little side profile. This is the view from the top, from the side. And then if you want to look in the inside, and then these are the soles. I have owned Salomons before, and they are very comfortable. These are honestly the Asics that I have right here replaced my white ones because I just got tired of the color white at that point. So I sold my Salomons, and I think I ended up buying those Asics. These were, again, they were $140. I can't remember if I already said the price or not. But these are shoes that I know I'm going to love forever. This is going to be a staple for the fall because of the color that it has in it. And these are just going to be shoes that I've already gotten compliments on them being like, oh my gosh, like, you know, your shoes, like, I've never seen them before. They are so good. They're brand Salomon. They last a really long time. And I have nothing else to say about these shoes besides the fact that I am in love with them, and they are the perfect shades of pink that I have ever seen in my life. And those are all the shoes that I have to share with y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video because I have been longing to do a video like this, and I finally got the courage to do it. It's a little bit out of my said niche, but at this point I don't really have a niche for this channel. I'm just posting things that make me very happy to post and very excited to share with y'all. So if you want to see more videos like this that have to do with fashion, let me know, or I'm just going to keep showing them or sharing videos like this because I genuinely enjoy sharing them with y'all. Alright loves, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!